Hello, my name is Lane Bassi, and I play Darren. Well, Darren, I see Darren as like a canine unit in training. He's new to this whole operation. Darren is very familiar with what's going on in the world that exists around him, but he's still adjusting to this new group that he's been accepted into. And there's a lot of high estrogen levels in this group, and I don't think Darren quite has a hold on his place yet, and he's sort of learning, and he'll grow as the story progresses. With Darren and me, well, I like to add a little bit of myself into the characters that I play, and I see the similarities as Darren's ego is not tested a whole lot. Like Darren doesn't have a lot of power, and like myself, you know, I don't really come from a lot. I don't have a lot of you know, let's say like wealth or like attitude or ego. Like I'm not the jock, you know. I'm sort of I'm a little timid in some ways, but not all aspects of my life, only some. I guess that comes with like probably confidence maybe. Darren's confidence is a little low. My favorite moment, you know what, it's not the most comfortable, but I don't want to give too much away, but there are a lot of moments in episode 6 that really stick in my mind. They're, like I said, they're not the most comfortable, but they were, in some parts, the most fun. I'm usually fully clothed in all of my projects, but it was interesting. There was a lot more air. I could breathe better. There's that. I mean, it wasn't too uncomfortable because everybody else was sort of half naked too, and I was accepting of that. I mean, it's not like Equus or anything, you know. It's not like that, but it was definitely new. I mean, nothing great is comfortable. No great art is comfortable, and so I'm completely open to, you know, doing stuff that's out of my element. Working with a diverse cast is pretty great. You get to deal with a lot of creative people, and some people you know, have quite the chip on their shoulder. I've never worked with actors with physical disabilities before, and you know, these guys have just as much talent and just as much credibility and just as much like strength that they bring to their characters. Working with a diverse cast, it's really great. It really opens up your mind. Oh no! I do not see it as anti-male at all. If this show was anti-male, I think a lot of the interrogation scenes would require ripping off of the male genitalia and then chopping it up into little pieces and feeding it to dogs. It's just a female-driven show with a couple of male characters and some male guest stars that get beaten up, tortured. I'd bring the metal for sure, you know, definitely with those Cookie Monster death metal vocals, you know, it's just, you know, there's a little bit of the attitude with that. Totally bring the metal.